Welcome to the Halcyon, owned by Chandrilla Starline. I am your captain, as we will take you on an adventure through space, safe and sound, with a potential pit stop at Batu on our trip upon the Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser. But before we get there, let me tell you about what you can do in the meantime. As first, we will take a look at the rooms. As you can see, you have a window side view of the wonderful view of what is going outside at space as you pass through. And of course, we've got our beds with two bunk beds over here and then the queen bed in the middle. And of course, there's going to be interactive elements as well in your room, which you will soon find out. Now, let's go right back to where we started. As you can see, this amazing entrance that you go through to get to your galactic getaway. Now we will take you to the lobby, which will have holograms here and there, and will have people pop up from Resistance, or maybe even the First Order, from time to time. Now here's the map of the hotel. As you can see, there are 3 different floor levels on the hotel. And this is where you enter and where you would go to the lobby. And of course, next to the lobby is the bridge. As you can see, the bridge of the ship will feature tons of interactive stations guests can play with, but they'll be used more seriously when an attack from the First Order is mounted. This floor will also have a boutique, more than likely like the Princess one, but this one actually turns you to a Jedi. So the little boys actually have something they would like to do. So I imagine they do not want to be a princess. But it will also have a quick service in it, which I imagine will be a cantina of some types. Actually, I believe that the Silver Sea Lounge concept that we got is where this will be actually, as you can sip a drink in this stylish lounge and have a warm and inviting retreat for passengers of all ages. It also appears you can try your own hand of game at Civic, and we will have to see how that plays out as the project progresses. But do know it's still unclear of whether this is part of the rumored Star Wars dinner show that's supposed to be the main feature restaurant, or could just be this Cantina restaurant. Who knows? Then on to the next floor, where we will start at the Dojo, which will have an interactive lightsaber experience waiting for you to train to be a Jedi, just like Luke Skywalker did in the movies. And this experience looks super cool and looks like one of the main draw factors to get people to come to the hotel. Then we also have the courtyard, which has some wonderful scenery and will be a nice escape from the ship that offers no real views of the outside world. As the rocks in the center of the room will offer guests the opportunity to use their force powers, either sliding or levitating them. So then into the engineering room, this is another new section that is going to be a kids' play area that is described as a crew-only portion of the Halcyon, where young travelers can discover the inner workings of the ship's systems. Much like the Disney Cruise Line's Oceaneer Club/Lab, this looks like an expansive interactive area that kids will love, and adults will surely try to go into during open hours. Then we have the table service restaurant, which is rumored to be a dinner show that will have interactive elements with the characters from the Star Wars movies themselves. I think the lounge that I talked about earlier will be something else different from this main restaurant. Then we will get on to the rooms. As right now for the rooms, we have first class cabins and captain cabins, which we really don't know much about. They also is rumored to not be very many of them at all that are coming to the hotel, but as you saw in the picture, there are going to be some of them. We just don't know what they look like, but I imagine they'll be like those suites that we see in the Disney hotels that have more immersive suites. Then, of course, we got our typical cabins, which are just the standard rooms that I showed you earlier. Then finally, we have the terminal, which I believe will take you to Batu across the street in Hollywood Studios, which we actually know. but the transportation will be a heavily modified bus. So it would be like entering it from a jetway that makes it seem like you aren't on a bus, but on a ship pretty much, going to Betu, as like the inside is sealed off from the bus, but so it makes it so you won't see the driver at all, nor anything outside world of Central Florida. At least not until you get to your destination of Betu at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. As at the moment, this hotel doesn't even look like a hotel at all. It looks like the cruise ships that we see on sea, but it's on land now. And it might even be better since it's more of an immersive property that Disney owns. And I honestly can't wait to see this thing come to life. And maybe one day, I will be able to stay there. And of course, leave a suggestion for a new video down in the comments below. And who knows, your suggestion may just be in the next video. Thanks for watching, everybody.